Hello, my name is Ted Sadler, and I am Imlay City. I suppose, like anybody, is where they live or who they live with, by the fact that if you're involved in the lives of your family, your friends, your neighbors, um, you all become a part of each other, and that would be a big revelation to anybody who's learning how to become involved at the local level or even higher than that with their friends or neighbors, even the government. Well, I was asked to participate in the community storytelling project. I think probably because of the time that my wife and I have lived in town. We've been in Imlay City 35 years, 1989, raised two children, and have both been involved in our local church and in other community organizations and events and city government as well. The unique aspects of Imlay City. I think every town has got its flavor, and I think ours is garlic, or pickle, if you like pickles. The home of Vlasic pickles in Imlay City sometimes wafts through the air, but I think really what makes the town special is just like any other gathering of people. It's the people themselves and how they interact with each other, how they serve each other, how they come together when there's a tragedy or a difficulty, lift each other up and support and encourage each other as well. The thing I value most about the Imlay City community is actually what I just stated, and that's the fact that the tragedies, the difficulties, the unexpected problems, or even expected problems that happen in life in the course of living should bring out the best in us. Sometimes it doesn't, but often it does. And that's when you see people rally together, when you see people hold each other up and encourage each other and support and assist each other through those difficult times, that makes a very special community. And Imlay City is that. I feel connected to Imlay City through those types of difficult moments because it's in the hard spots when you learn the most in life. But also the high points, the festivals, the gatherings, the wins, if you will, the high points in life. Those are important as well, and they can be bonding. They can be just as important, and sometimes you learn a little bit more even in the high spots as you do in the low spots as well. And I believe that people are bonded through those experiences. Well, one specific story that I would share, while these people didn't live in Imlay City, they live everywhere. If you look around, I had two particular father figures in my life that influenced me to serve my neighbors in whatever way that I could find. One of them was my father. He actually founded the Tri-City Times, and I remember a specific thing he said to me. He probably said a lot of things that I should have remembered, but at least one I remembered, which was, if you get an opportunity to help somebody, take it. Do it. If you get an opportunity to serve your neighbor, do it. It's worthwhile. It's the best way to involve yourself, to benefit other people, really is a big part of why we're here. The other father figure that taught a similar thing, but by how he lived it, was actually my grandfather. My grandfather married my mother's mother, who was a widow, in their mid-50s, late 50s actually. And then he lost her 2 years later to breast cancer. Well, he would have had every right to bury her on the family farm with his family. But instead, he took her all the way back up north near Cadillac to a small town named Marion, where my mother's family's from, and buried Grandma with her first love, with my mother's father, Grandpa Irvin. And I thought, he could have rightfully kept her in the family plot, but he took her home to be with her girl's father, her first love, Irvin. And I thought the class that showed and the service that showed really exemplified love. It was a self-sacrificing love, and that impacted me greatly.